So what about these elements? Well, each of the elements has a unique name. There has been a lot of arguing historically about what these things are going to be named, but they've all settled that pretty much. There are several different origins for these names. Hydrogen is from Greek, carbon's from Latin. Scandium was named for Scandinavia. Nobelium was named for Alfred Nobel. Yttrium, that's so hard to say, yttrium. That was named for the town in Sweden with a similar silly name. I should change the slide so I don't have to do that again. And then each of these element names is abbreviated using a symbol, because spelling out all these names all the time would get really tedious. So it's really important that we understand what these chemical symbols are. These symbols are 1 or 2 letters long, and most of them are derived from the name of the element. So carbon has the symbol C. Cadmium is CD. So both of these start with Ca. We already use C for carbon, so we can't call cadmium C also. So cadmium gets to be CD. So when it's a second letter, it's usually either the second letter of the element name or the third letter. The reason this one is CD and not Ca is because calcium got to be Ca. So calcium was Ca. Cadmium then is CD. Okay. When there are 2 letters, the first is capitalized, the second is lowercase. And that's really, really important because cobalt is capital C, lowercase o. If you capitalize the O, that's carbon monoxide. This is carbon and oxygen. That's a toxic gas, and this is a solid metal. Those are different things. And so there are some aspects of chemistry where details matter a great deal, okay? And this is one of them. And like tin is SN. That's a lowercase n. I do not want to see this. Yes, that's a small n, but that's not a lowercase n, okay? So not good. Lowercase letters, even if you write all caps, for everything else, for the second letter of your element symbols, you have to break out the lowercase letters. So many of the element symbols make sense, and there's a bunch that just don't seem to make sense. There's a reason. Here's gold, its symbol is AU. You're like, what's up with that? There's no A or U in gold. Well, that's because the symbol came from the Latin name, aurum. Sodium is Na because its Latin name was natrium. Silver, Ag from argentum. And so these are some of the more common ones that seem weird. They seem to not have any relationship with the current element name. So these are ones you just have to memorize. These are the ones you should memorize for this class. So you might want to get a pack of index cards and make some flashcards. Or if you like high-tech stuff, you can get an app for your phone that will make flashcards for you. And put the element name on one side and the symbol on the other side. And when you're stuck waiting for the train, flip through them. When you're waiting for your sister to get out of ballet practice so you can take her home or whatever, flip through them. You're waiting for class to start, flip through them. Make use of these little snatches of time instead of checking Facebook, right? Or Snapchat or something. So you need to memorize those guys. Spelling does matter. Manganese and magnesium are ones that students mess up a lot. Fluorine is one that students have a hard time spelling. It's UO. There's no flour in fluorine. Okay, Flour, no, it's UO. Chlorine has an H in it. Don't ask me why, I don't know, but it does. It has an H in it. Okay, so learn those guys.